Tariff. If you have been watching my videos, you would know that I predicted that tariffs are not going to be put in place by America in the matter of days or weeks. It's gonna take months to put tariffs on Canada and Mexico, which are the biggest trading partners of United States. Mr. Donald Trump signed executive orders on Saturday to put 25% tariffs on Canada, 25% tariffs on Mexico, and 10% tariffs of all the goods coming to United States from China. Justin Trudeau very next day on Sunday announced tariffs against United States on goods worth of $155 billion. And Monday, means yesterday, Justin Trudeau talked to Mr. Donald Trump twice in a day. After the call, tariffs were put on pause for 30 days. China, the arch rival of America, does not have to pay 25% tariffs. There is only 10% tariff on China because there are already some fees and taxes on Chinese products already, whatever the case may be. But Donald Trump chose to put 25%, hefty 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, the biggest trading partners of America. Canada was first to retaliate against United States with 25% tariffs, which was followed by Mexico. China did not respond immediately. They said that they're gonna file a legal suit against United States in World Trade Organization after the call between United States President Donald Trump and Prime Minister of Canada Justin Trudeau. We are hearing some future appointment of fentanyl czar. Let me read this from Donald Trump's truth, which he truthed on his Truth Social. Here it is. Canada has agreed to ensure we have a secure northern border and to finally end the deadly scourge of drugs like fentanyl that have been pouring into our country, killing hundreds of thousands of Americans while destroying their families and communities all across our country. Canada will implement their $1.3 billion border plan, and as Prime Minister Trudeau will be reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology, and personnel, enhanced coordination with our American partners, and increased resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on protecting the border. In addition, Canada is making new commitments to appoint fentanyl czar. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on border, launch a Canada-US joint strike force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. I have also signed a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl, and we will be backing it with $200 million. As president, it is my responsibility to ensure the safety of all Americans, and I am doing just that. I am very pleased with the initial outcome, and the tariff announced on Saturday will be paused for a 30-day period to see whether or not a final economic deal with Canada can be structured. Fairness for all. Now, fentanyl czar, where is this idea comes from? Is it important? Is it not? There is only less than 1% of fentanyl that is entering United States is coming from Canada, and you have to put a fentanyl czar for it. This is horrendous. This is unimportant. I hope there is some better solution to this. Tariffs are put on hold, on a pause, on temporary basis. They are not gone yet. So there is going to be some kind of tariffs against Canada and Mexico in future. And there is going to be some price increase in all the products that are being traded between these countries, among these countries of North America. I have taken an example from the Globe and Mail. The crankshaft that is used in combustion engine, it originates from Mexico, but it goes to Canada and comes to America and goes through this route so many times that it crosses borders between Canada and United States. Every time it crosses border, a tariff is paid to the Canadian government or to American government. The price will increase. And how will that increase? The current procedures are such like that if the crankshaft is $100 worth of material that originates from Mexico and it goes to Canada, where it actually gets processed and value is added into it of around 25%, that would be $125 in Canada. Now it's gonna come to United States, where the border would be crossed and 25% duty would be paid. Now remember that there is no procedure of collecting tariffs between Canada and United States, because in automotive industry there hasn't been any tariffs since 1976. So let's say it originates in Mexico, it goes to Canada, and in Canada it is worth $125. Once it crosses into United States, 25% tariff is paid and value is added. The price becomes $156. Once it is processed, it goes back to Canada again. Crosses the border, tariff is paid, and in Canada value is added. The price goes up to $244. It comes back to United States. Duty is paid, value is added, and the price becomes $381. Now it goes back to Canada again, and the value is added there. The price becomes $595. It comes back to United States for sale. Now profit is added there. Once the profit is added, the final price of this crankshaft becomes $930. Now, if the tariffs were not paid, the price of this crankshaft was $461. The tariffs altogether become $469. So the price of this crankshaft would be doubled if 25% tariffs are put in place by both the governments, and the consumer in America would be paying all the price, all those tariffs. There is more than double increase in price of this crankshaft. And in automotive industries, a lot of parts and cars themselves, they go through the border not once, not twice, many times to become a final product which is sold to the consumer. And once this procedure, which is in place right now, is used, the prices of automotive products are going to double or more than double. This news of executive orders really hit hard other currencies against United States dollar. United States dollar, as opposed to most of the currencies that are most traded in the world, appreciated. So against United States dollar in 5 days, Canada dollar, it went down and it touched its base at around $1.44. Yeah, $1.44. Same is the case with euro. Euro went down against United States dollar. It is at 97. Japanese yen too, 155.23. Pound sterling is also down against United States dollar, except for Australian dollar. All the currencies, they lost their value, including Chinese yuan. When it comes to Bitcoin, in 5 days when this news was announced, people got so worried. Bitcoin investors, they were looking for safe havens, or whatever the case may be, they were scared. There was a sell-off and price came down below $100,000, and it touched $92,914 on Monday at 5 a.m. Now it has recovered and it is above $100,000, $101,243. When we talk about tech stocks, all tech stocks suffered because of this news. If you look at Apple lost 1.29%. Microsoft, the oldest tech giant in United States, it lost 5%. Look at the graph. On Wednesday, on January 29, it was going down already. Well, they announced their report. It was good, but mostly it happens that investors did a profit and the prices fell on January 29th, and it is still trending low. And of course, it's because of the news of tariffs. Amazon, in last 5 days, it actually increased in value in 1.25%, because they are about to announce their earning report. So most of the time, if earnings are expected to be good, people buy stocks and the prices climb up. So this is happening with Amazon. Alphabet also, they are going to announced their fourth quarter earnings in a few days. So people are buying the stock. It is up by 4% in 5 days. Tesla has been losing its value because last week they announced their earnings, and it missed the targets. They were in profit, but report wasn't as good as it was expected. So the stock bear the brunt. Now Meta is doing good. It is coming out. It is increased by 5%, 4.68% in the last 5 days, and of course it's because of the news of Manhattan-sized data center they are building in the new AI project. Nvidia has been in trouble since the DeepSeek news. So from its very high, it has come down, and now it's trending at $116. It was the biggest company in United States, biggest with the by the market cap. Now its market cap is below $3 trillion, and Mr. Wang, who is the CEO of Nvidia, is meeting with Donald Trump because of maybe they are discussing about the situation, what is happening with DeepSeek and everything. But Nvidia is suffering because of the investors. They think that Nvidia is overpriced, is overvalued, which is not the case. Nvidia has actually admired the DeepSeek project, and they are very confident that they can work with DeepSeek and provide them chips too, because Nvidia has been providing chips to OpenAI, the one that is actually a competitor that is being challenged by DeepSeek. So this is it for this week's World Economic Tour. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.